You know, he's saying he may have tore his MCL. And just so you know, on my live today, we prayed for him.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because, you know, I mean, look, I don't like cops, but I don't hate the human being, you know? And since he was willing to jump in the ring and fight it out, then I think that that's a lot, you know? So, you know, a lot of the stuff is hyperbole to try to hype the match. But the truth is, I don't want the guy to be injured. I don't even want to hurt the guy in a fight. You know what I mean? I mean, beat him up, but I don't want to hurt him.
I had a boxing fight years ago, and I broke the guy's jaw.
Oof.
And everybody was all excited that I wasn't, because I was like, I didn't have no beef with the guy neither. It was just a fight.
Oh, I don't like Chad, but I don't want his MCL to be torn. That's a miserable. Yeah. That's a year-long rehabilitation.
Yeah, but I had guys coming up to me and celebrating. I was like, man, I said, I wanted to knock him out. I always want to knock someone else. I'm fighting him. I was like, but I didn't want to break their jaw. I didn't have no ill will toward the guy. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and you know, so we did pray for him this morning, hoping that his MCL would not be torn, and I hope for Chad that his MCL is not torn. You know what I mean? That's a horrible injury to have. I hope he's all right. You know, I don't like Chad. That doesn't mean I wish injury upon someone. That's a year-long recover, and then after you recover from the injury, it takes another year to get back to full strength. I did my ACL 3 times, so I understand what.
He's supposed to call it tomorrow.
Go ahead. Is that amigo? Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So
he was supposed to call me tomorrow, Saturday, about maybe doing a live stream or talking to him on his channel or something like that.
I won't ever go on his channel. I'll bring him on my channel. It's 100 times bigger than his, and I won't ever participate with anybody who participates with trolls. I will never help their channel in any way, shape, or form. I won't participate with them. I'll have nothing to do with them because I don't participate with anybody who participates with troll channels. You no longer get to participate with me. It's just that simple. And Chad participates with troll channels, so I won't go on his channel to help him grow his channel because he participates with troll channels. And I guess it could be bootlicker. It's not, though. It's mostly people who are just say stupid things about me to get attention. So that being said, and then there's a couple things I wanted to ask about. So number one, if Chad is injured or it's a 1A belt, I would love to get that jaw on the card if Chad can't fight. I'd like to fight a cop, but Josh I have a beef with, and I would love to be able to Punkily, because that piece of shit would have no chance. I mean, you're going to get a lot more people who buy your pay-per-views, but it won't be much of it will be a fight because I'm not going to knock him out, just like I'm not going to knock out Chad in the first minute. I'm going to let the fat go for a little while. I'm going to have the fight last a while so that people can get their viewing pleasure, And also I like to torture people who don't have the cardio that I do. So that's pretty normal for me. Lots of guys were better than me when I trained. They just didn't have the same gas tank. So that's what it's about.
I don't know who the Josh character is. I heard Chad say something about him. I don't know who the guy is.
He's the guy that if you read a police report, it sure sounds like he attempted rape. The police report definitely sounds like attempted rape, but I guess he wasn't charged with rape. I don't know, but he's supposed to be an activist, but really he's a frauditor. He's just a guy that wants views, attentions, and like. So if he wants attention and Chad is hurt, let's put him in the cage and see. Let's get him some real attention directly from me. That would be great.
Yeah, I'll have to look him up for a bit. See Monday before I get a chance. Weekends are real busy for me with my work. That'll be all right.
I can't really hear you though, Mike. You got talking to your phone a little bit.
I said I'll have to look at the Josh guy out Monday when I get a chance. The weekends I'm real busy with my pub. I work about 14, 16-hour days.
God bless, dude. Putting in the hard work, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Monday I can look up the Josh guy. But let's hope that Chad's all right. We can just fight that you guys want.
Yeah, I really do hope Chad's okay because that's the guy I'd like to fight the most. However, and then that brings me to the next part I want to talk to you about. you know, I took a look at the Armory and I looked at the seating in there, and, you know, you got that tri-state area. And just so you know, I have supporters from all over the country who want to come to this fight. I want to make it so that, you know, all the pigs in the tri-state area aren't allowed to buy up all the tickets, so it's packed full of pigs. I should get the same amount of tickets to be able to be purchased as Chad Gu gets.
Well, what we do is we just put them online and first come, first serve as far as online.
Well, it's not going to work, dude. I'm not going to walk into that. No way. You're gonna have to give us equal amount of tickets, or I don't want to walk into an arena full of pigs screaming against me. I have way more supporters than Chad Gu by far, and my supporters shouldn't be blocked out because you just put the tickets up. It's just not.
What are you doing? I don't understand what you're telling me you want.
It's a tiny little place.
1,100 seats. You can get 1,100 people in there.
Right. So then that should be that we have a certain amount of tickets that we can sell, right? Especially considering that I have a channel with you know 42,000 subscribers and people who have donated, you know, hundreds or thousands of dollars to me that want to come to the fight. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm not trying to be extraordinarily difficult here, but imagine walking into a place with 1,100 people and that's, you know, 1,100 cops and their families all screaming against you, which I expect that anyway, but it should be, I should get a fair opportunity. My people should, who are coming from New York, from Alaska to New York, those people should get a chance to be able to buy a ticket if they want to.
What I'm saying is they're online. Anybody can buy them from any state. Like it's online.
Right.
But we put them online so they can click on them, buy them, just like Chad's guys can click on buy them. They're online.
And they're available for sale right now?
No, I hadn't put them on sale. I'll give you, when I get on sale, I'll let you know the day. We have to decide the day we're going to put them on sale. You got to get a blood work and physical done before we can even, that's what's going to have in the contract. You have to get a blood work and physical done and sent to me within 30 days.
Oh, I didn't know that. This is the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah, you have to get blood work that show that you don't have any hepatitis A or C and any HIV. And you got to pass the physical showing you're physically fit to fight on a Kentucky form. That's what I was, like I said, I was going to talk to you about Monday.
Right, and I haven't got a contract yet because all these people are saying sign the contract, but I don't have a contract yet.
With that pay-per-view thing, I want to get all in writing for you. So
sure. And, you know, and Mike, I think you're going to throw a fair event. You know, I just want to make sure with those ticket sales that a bunch, you know what I'm saying? It could be bad where there's 1,100 people who in that area who buy the tickets, and we don't get.
Yeah. And I totally understand that. That's why I was saying. That's why when they're online, I mean, your supporters can buy them just the same as Chad's can buy them, but it's online. You can buy them from any state. All you gotta do is click on the link, just like the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but at the same time, I also realize that. Oh shoot! I gotta get over here. 1 second. I'm driving here, so I gotta get over right here. Yeah, I hear you. I see you too. So I just gotta pop over here real fast. Jump off here on this street right here. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure, you know, I mean, maybe we should, I mean, it's up to you, of course, it's your event, but I think it would be more of a fun crowd if we had a good mix of people. You know what I mean?
No, I totally agree. I just don't know how we can, I just don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't give Chad no tickets. I don't give no one no tickets. I just put them online and they buy them.
Right.
You just go to Nightmare Promotions, you click on the link, then you can buy the tickets right online. You can, I mean, obviously people can buy them at the door if they're not sold out, but
right.
That's just what we do. That's how we've done it for all of our wrestling shows or MMA shows. It's just they go online and anybody, and that's what I'm saying. Your followers has the same opportunity to buy them up just like anybody else would. All you gotta do is click on it, buy the tickets.
Oh, I wish I could call these people my followers, but they're not. They're freedom fighters. They want change in this country so badly. That's what they want. They're not. They don't really follow me. They just support me because I'm the tip of the spear. And yesterday I talked to Jack and the things he's doing for Christy Roan over there in Youngstown. He's the weight of the spear because Jack is this lawyer, you know, graduated from law school, summa cum laude, super sharp attorney. And, you know, I pierced.
How would you reckon that you'd get a fair shot on the the tickets as well. I'm asking what's your opinion on that. What are you suggesting?
I'm not experienced at it, so I might say things that are fundamentally stupid. I know that I don't know anything about this. I don't, I know that I wouldn't be able to recommend to you how to do it. I thought maybe you could do batches where, I could have 100 opportunities and Chad could get 100 opportunities, but every pig in the tri-state area is going to want to go to hopefully see Chad beat me up. And good luck to Chad. I wish him the best. I hope he recovers from the MCL. I hope it's not a torn MCL.
Yep.
If it's...
How we normally do it is we put the first row on there when they sell out, we put the second row on there when they sell out, we put the third row on there. So many tickets they sell out, general admission's always available. But like I said, I mean, that's about as fair as you can get, because no matter what state you're in, all you gotta do is click it and buy it.
Sure. Well, I mean, depends on if you announce the time that they're going up for sale, because I got people from California. I'm dead serious. People from my hometown in Alaska want to come. People from Florida, from California, you name it, from all around the country want to come to this fight. So remember, I only survive by people buying my products and donating to my cause. So obviously people who've put, $1,000 or $2,000 towards what I'm doing, to put $1,000 to go to Ohio and watch a fight, it's not a big stretch for them. They want to get it done. So I just want to make sure that they would have an opportunity to. I got people coming from California. I've got at least a dozen people, maybe more, coming from California to watch the fight. That's where I've been for 20 years, so I know they're all coming.
Like I said, I would let you know. Like I said, I don't know right now what date we're shooting for
Sure.
to let them release. It's a show. It's September 24th. So we'll probably let them put them on sale sometime in August, but I definitely let everybody know, just like you, and say, all right, let's say I'm gonna put them on sale August 15th. I'd let you know, a week in advance before I'm gonna put them on sale. Everybody, and say, hey, Chille, they're going on sale at noon, August 15th, and then
Sure.
the link I'll share it with you, and then you share it to all your friends, and they have an opportunity to buy it, just same as anybody.
Right. Sure. Well, then if we all had the fair opportunity, what I would do is I would just reach out to my folks and let them know that this is the time and date that the tickets are going to go out for sale.
Yeah.
And then give everybody a chance. And in the event that God forbid Chad is hurt, I hope that he's okay. I really do. I really hope that he's okay. I don't want Chad to be injured. I want him to come in the best shape of his life. I think his weight is down to the lowest weight he's ever been as an adult. I think it is. I think, and by the way, I come from a fairly overweight family, so I know I give the guy a lot of trash, but at the same time, you got to recognize someone's accomplishments, even if they're a pig.
What did I forget? I have to get back and look. Was he going to come in at? I thought he was going to come in at 230, 240, something like that. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he was saying. He said he's going to come in at 230 or 240, but if he can't train for a month right now because his MCL's injured, that'll affect his weight loss, and you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It'll affect his whole thing, and I don't want that for him.
I will get a hold of him tomorrow, or I'm sure he'll get a hold of me, and we'll go, see what he's thinking and when's his doctor appointment or whatever, and I'll touch base back with you Monday, and then we'll go from there. How about that?
Yeah, sure. And then as long as we can work out an arrangement when everybody will get to know when those tickets go on sale at the same time. Are there different seating levels? Is front row, 200, and then the middle row one? How does that work?
We sell our front row seats for $50, our second row seats for $45, our third row seats for $40, general admission is $30. But we do have sponsorship tables. We have 10 sponsorship tables that people can buy. Front row that seats 6 is $600. Second row that seats 6 is $500. And we normally sell them also.
Okay.
So if you have any buddies that has businesses that want to sponsor, because they can do that. As far as having a table and have their name out there, and they can even sponsor the corners. There's a lot of different things that sponsorship packages out there.
Maybe you get like a Dunkin' Donuts or a Winchell's to come in for the cops.
So,
I listen, Mike. I've watched all your stuff. I know you're a great big cop sucker. I understand that, man. You live in that town, and if you took any other position, they would target you in your bar. So I do understand. but I'm not against you, and I think you're going to throw a fair event. So if I didn't, I wouldn't participate. But I do understand you're buddies with all those guys. I looked you up every which way from Sunday, so it's cool, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
I support everybody, and there's good and bad in every walk of life. Like I said, I actually have problems with a judge right now that's abusing his authority.
Oh, really?
My next door neighbor, like I said, at my pub, he's a small town judge, and he abuses his power. He's tried every way in the world to get me shut down, making up lies because he has the power to do it.
And that's in Kentucky or Ohio?
Kentucky.
What's the judge's name?
Well, I'm not gonna call him a judge, but his last name's Preston, but he's not a judge to me.
His name's Preston in Kentucky. What county is that in?
Greenup County.
Greenup County. You know, I heard. I keep.
I think his kid's been in trouble with the law a few times for supposedly. I don't want to say 100%, but I've heard he's been in trouble with underage girls a few times.
You know, I'll be honest with you, man. Anybody who tells me they ever got in trouble with the law, or this person's in trouble, or they've been arrested, I can't help but think to myself, you know, who was the cop that did that to that person? Did they actually do something wrong? Is there because just so you know, when I was in Massachusetts a couple months ago, the judge read off my supposed criminal record that ends at 21, but then read charges I had against me as though they counted. And I was like, I was not convicted. The charges were dropped. And the judge is like, well, it's an arrest. And I said to her, ma'am, in this country, pigs can arrest you for anything, anytime. I'm in a parking lot right now. The pigs can pull up and arrest me for anything. So not saying that the judge isn't a scumbag, or that his kid's not a scumbag, because there's scumbags in this world, as you know. But at the same time, anytime someone just gets arrested or charged.
Well, I don't think he got arrested. I think what I've been told has happened on 2 or 3 occasions. But where he's a judge and he's got power, nothing's ever come about it when the parents say, hey, this is what's happened, and it never comes to light.
Well,
small town.
Yeah, small town. And you know what you want to do is you want to look up previous cases that he was in charge of, that he was the judge on, and then you want to call those people. Because you can prove he's corrupt, you just have to do the legwork. A lot of people don't understand that most of the time when you get cleared by the criminal justice system, it's not a lawyer, it's not a judge, it's not the cops, it's you. You're the one that looked up that judge's record, which is a public record, by the way. And then you can find other people who got railroaded and cheated by this judge. And then you can do all kinds of things once you get a few people together who've been cheated by the judge. Because judges do have immunity from Tenney versus Randolph, 1951. But they don't have immunity to be reported. They don't have immunity to be charged with misconduct. And if they get enough complaints, they will be removed from the bench. You just have to just jump on there and make sure that you find the people who are victims of that judge. Because I guarantee you, if he's abusing his power against you, he's abused his power on others. Guaranteed.
Guarantee it.
Yeah. And the reason why, though, just so you know, is because we've given judges immunities for 71 years now, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And now these judges, they think that they're God. It's terrible, man. So if your neighbor's a judge, did you file a complaint against him with the police yet?
Hell no, he's got the police in his back pocket.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, Mike. That's miserable, dude.
Like Ironton's small. Greenup's twice as small as Ironton. Half the size.
5,000 people?
I'd have to look up, but it's we have let's see here. In Ironton you have, let me think, 2 or 3 hotels.
Mm-hmm.
You have Buffalo Wild Wings, several restaurants. My God, they must have 12, 15 bars. Greenup has one little motel, no hotels, but one motel. I'm the only /restaurant bar in town, and it's like I said, it's half the size of Ironton.
Wow. Then you should be able to look up that judge's cases. I know in your spare time from running your bar and your restaurant and having a girl and having to live a regular life, in your spare time, go ahead and read the case law that this guy, the cases that this guy was a part of. In your spare time, go ahead and search the law library for cases that and then track down the victims of that judge in your spare time as well, Mike. This is what the state relies on, is that you don't have enough time. You're living your life trying to be a good person, and they don't have time. You don't have time to sit and look up every different thing that these people have done. But I guarantee you, if he's being a jerk at your property line, he has treated and cheated people all the time in court, because power corrupts people.
Hey, but I gotta get back off here for my kitchen. But I will get a hold of you Monday. Like I said, I will talk to Chad, and we'll see how he's feeling, what he's thinking, when his doctor's appointment is, and then we'll go from there.
And let him know, man. I did actually. We really did pray for him today. Let him know I don't wish him ill will in that regard. You know, I want to call him a pig and disrespect him and try to hype the fight up, but I really don't wish him an injury. You know what I mean? If
I go on live on his phone or whatever tomorrow, I'll bring it up live. Catch him. He won't know what to say.
Yeah, and he'll actually get some followers if he comes on my channel, but I won't go on any channel that does troll channels. So, but I'm more than willing to bring him on my live, same on StreamYard. We can have a back and forth and talk trash to each other and be really rude and try to hype the fight up, try to sell out that armory and try to sell out as many different pay-per-views as we possibly can. So, sounds good. All right, Mike, thank you for your time today, sir. God bless you, all right?
You too, brother. Have a good weekend.
You too. Talk to you soon. Later, Mike.
Bye.
So that was Mike Sark on the phone. I researched him. He's friends with some of these guys in Ironton, and he's not a bad dude. But, in the event that Chad Gu is injured, and he could be injured, Scott, you don't make any videos, dude. You have to make some videos before you want to do a live stream with me. You don't have any position stated. You got nothing going on. You have nothing going on. You got nothing, dude. You're just some dude who's just blah, 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 but you don't offer anything. How many people have you helped? How many fundraisers have you done for people who aren't you? How many people? How many people have you helped out? Not very many people. So, you have to actually participate in the society of which we live in for me to want to give you any kind of platform. And if you participate on troll channels, then I'll never have you on my channel. Ever. Never. You guys hit the like button if you would. There's only on here. So if you guys would, pretty please, real quick, let me fix my phone. Give me 5 seconds here.